for the boys with the booming system. Top down AC with the coolest.
It's official. Hip-hop just got another headline-grabbing scandal, and this time it's a real jaw-dropper. Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap herself, has taken to social media to call out none other than Jay-Z. The accusation? That he and his company Roc Nation allegedly shortchanged her by potentially hundreds of millions of dollars. Yep, you read that right. So what's going on? What sparked this very public meltdown? Let's dive into everything that's gone down so far. Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj were seen as allies in the same battle, artists fighting for control over their music and money. In 2015, Jay-Z relaunched the music streaming platform Tidal with the help of some of the biggest names in the industry: Kanye West, Rihanna, Madonna, and of course, Nicki Minaj. The idea was simple. Artists should own their art. Tidal wasn't just another Spotify or Apple Music clone. It was marketed as a revolutionary platform where musicians had a stake in. And that's where Nicki came in. She was given equity in the company. On paper, it looked like a great move for the culture and for the bank accounts of those involved. But fast forward a few years and the fairy tale's gone sour. Nicki's Twitter rant that shook the internet. It all started on July 8, 2025. Nicki Minaj logged on to X, formerly Twitter, and absolutely unloaded. In a series of now viral tweets, she accused Jay-Z and Roc Nation of cheating her out of what could have been between $100 to $200 million. One tweet read, "I was supposed to get 100 to 200 million. I got one." Another said, "The karmic debt is real." Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. This wasn't a subliminal or some vague industry gripe. Nicki was naming names and spelling out numbers. She made it clear that she felt betrayed, underpaid, and disrespected. But there's more to the story. Nicki also hinted that the betrayal went beyond financial issues. She called out the industry for favoritism, specifically pointing at Jay-Z for allegedly sidelining her influence in favor of Kendrick Lamar. Here's the tea. Jay-Z has a partnership with the NFL and plays a major role in selecting performers for the Super Bowl halftime show. In 2025, Kendrick Lamar got the gig. But according to Nicki, it should have gone to Lil Wayne. Nicki seemed to suggest that Jay was using his power to push certain narratives and certain artists while leaving others in the cold. If you're a Barb, Nicki fan, you know this isn't the first time she's clashed with the music industry. Nicki has often voiced frustration about being overlooked, misrepresented, or straight up blackballed. In past interviews, she's talked about how women, especially black women, in hip-hop aren't given the same chances, recognition, or protection. Combine that with Tidal's complex ownership structure, and it's easy to see why she's reaching a boiling point. Jay-Z's sale of Tidal to Square, now Block Inc., in 2021 was supposed to be a big win. The artists who held equity were promised compensation, but exactly how much each artist received never disclosed. Until now, according to Nicki. And if what she's saying is true, her payout was barely a fraction of what she expected. Out of left field came Adin Ross, the popular streamer known for his chaotic and controversial online presence. Seeing Nicki's frustration, he publicly offered her a deal to join the streaming platform Kick. He promised equity, freedom to speak her mind, and zero censorship. His words? "Nicki, come to Kick. You get a stake. Talk all the shit you want about Jay-Z." That's when things got really interesting. Nicki hasn't publicly responded to Adin, but fans have already started imagining the possibilities. A Nicki Minaj-led revolution in digital streaming? It doesn't sound too far-fetched anymore. The Barbs weren't about to sit quietly. Within hours, hashtags like Justice for Nicki and Jay-Z Exposed were trending. TikTok, X, and Instagram exploded with theories, fan videos, reaction clips, and support for Nicki. Some fans accused Jay-Z of exploiting artists. Others went as far to compare his tactics to the very record labels he once criticized. For many, this moment was bigger than just Nicki. It was about artist empowerment, transparency, and who really holds the power in music. Mainstream media quickly picked up the story. Business analysts started debating the implications of Nicki's claims. If Tidal's equity wasn't distributed fairly, it could open the door for lawsuits, audits, and more artists speaking out. And if Jay-Z does respond, he'll likely do it with precision and PR strategy. But staying silent may not be an option for long. The world is watching. Is Nicki planning to sue? Will Jay-Z break his silence? Could this be the first domino to fall in a much bigger industry reckoning? Or will the fire fizzle out like so many celebrity feuds before it? Either way, it's clear that something major has shifted. Nicki Minaj isn't just rapping bars anymore. She's demanding receipts. And her fans? they're ready to back her all the way. Whether you think Nicki's in the right or you're waiting for more facts, this situation shines a spotlight on a much bigger issue: the treatment of artists in the music industry. Equity isn't just a buzzword. Ownership, fairness, and transparency matter, and Nicki's putting it all on blast. Stay tuned. This story is far from over. Make sure to like, comment, and share your thoughts. Who do you believe? Team Nicki? Team Jay? Let us know.